Hey guys, Dark Angel here. So, look right here. This is facts right here, by the way. So, AI actually generated the actual facts because I've already researched this and already touched on this topic a few times. So, I'm going to read it and then I'm going to explain it. Driver's license fees are primarily used to fund driver services and road infrastructure, with specific amounts often designated for technology upgrades, law enforcement, and general state or county government operations. For example, some fees in Washington state go to emergency medical services and trauma care systems, while others support the state's technology systems. Administrative and technology costs, a portion of the fees, covers the cost of running the licensing system itself, including technology upgrades and maintenance. Law enforcement and safety, some fees are allocated to law enforcement agencies and public safety initiatives. Infrastructure and services, other parts of the fee may be directed towards specific programs like emergency medical services and trauma care systems. General government funds, the money may also contribute to the general funds of the state or county supporting various government services. Where am I going with all this? I just proved to you right there that your driver's license, whether it's a standard driver's license, a Class A, a Class B, a Class C, a Class D, or whatever your state classifies your licenses as, is in fact a article of commerce as well as a article of commercial activity. Under the revenue law, it clearly states in there that the fees, taxes, of any type of instrument and or document and or property or anything that goes towards funding the government is controlled under revenue law, which is governed by commercial law. Meaning that license, despite they keep trying to insist that it's a state level this and it's a state level that, it's commercial. Go to your revenue law, look under taxation, or better yet, do this. Type in revenue law and see what it tells you. I'm not even sure if I still have the actual post that I posted. So I'm going to go look. Actually, I do. Hang on one second. I'm going to take you guys out of this. I'm going to take you over here to my TikTok. So this is actually on my TikTok, so you guys can actually see this for yourselves. I'm going to go ahead and take you to this right here. Yes, the fees associated, the fees and associated taxes for driver's license and motor vehicle registrations, okay, fall under revenue law as they are a significant source of government revenue. The specific statutes governing these fees are generally found in the state's transportation code, which is commercial, which interacts with and contributes to the overall body of state revenue law. Okay? Now we're going to take you over here to right here. Yes, revenue law is part of commercial law because it governs how businesses are taxed, and tax is a key component of commercial transactions, while revenue law specifically deals with the imposition and collection of taxation to fund government expenses. Commercial law is the broader field that covers all aspects of business and commerce, including tax, sales, finance, and corporate conduct. Did you hear that? Sales. Sales of a license. Proven fact. It is governed under commercial law. Revenue law, people. Got to know these facts. You don't need to be sitting up there trying to do cite all those right to travel cases, which you can use them as support. But I've been telling you guys about this revenue law for a long time now, and it seems like nobody seems to get it. Well, I just gave you all the facts right there. Driver's license is commercial. I don't care what they tell you. That's why when you go in your state's codes and you look under driver's license and they say that all states require you to have a valid driver's license in order to operate a motor vehicle on that of public roads, the only driver's license that they clearly express in the statutes is that of a CDL, and then they break it down, the CDL, Class A, Class B, Class C, and then they try to categorize the Class C as being a standard driver's license that applies to everyone. If that was the case, it would have its own statute. But it does not. It falls under one specific statute, and that's the statute that governs that CDL. Because if you look in your state statutes, you won't see the breaking down of a standard driver's license. You see the breaking down of a CDL, which makes it commercial. Regardless of the classification does not give the license power or authority. Okay? It does not give it authority to drive. It just gives it authority to not be able to operate certain vehicles. But you don't need a CDL for a taxi. You need a chauffeur's license. You don't need a CDL for a limo. You need a chauffeur's license. If you go back and look at the history of the word chauffeur, it does in fact state one employed to drive, which was another word clearly established for the word driver. Just saying. You guys need to know these. I know them. And I've been doing it for over 50 years. So there's no way that you guys can't know this. But anyway, this is not about what you do and don't know, because I'm not a gatekeeper. I freely share this information. And just to keep on the safe side of things, this is for educational purposes only. Okay? So for all you guys that do watch my videos and that you have decided to follow me on my TikTok, I've reached 500 the other day, or this morning actually. I reached 500 this morning, so I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And I hope that your holidays are going well. And this is The Dark. Also, too, guys, you can go over to my Freedom is a Choice channel over on YouTube. Check that out. You know, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. And again, I appreciate everyone who does interact and comment and like my videos. I do appreciate you guys. Love you. This is The Dark. Deuces.